I'm Isatu Smile Sesay, and this is now the program Talk to the Camera. For sake of the operation restore order and the eastern part for transportation business where they carry on right now. We can work now Bombay, outside people where they go Jewel, they go Grafton and also Waterloo, can wait for transport. And now as we then at the place, we they talk to them and then tell we what do they feel about this operation restore order for transportation business now the eastern part of Freetown. Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Isakabia.
You put on your face mask properly, sir. Also, you stay.
Waterloo.
So I want to make you tell me, what do you think about this operation restore order at the eastern part for transportation business?
Really, they suffer too much at eastern part. They suffer for come, they suffer for go back, they suffer. Look, no matter what you know, the line.
So now when they make line right now, how much do they cost to now?
Well, at the same price, but at the same time, at the same no more.
When will not be the make lines ready? How much will they cost you from here so for go Waterloo?
Well, let me say, they pay more than now. That if you be at the line, if you know be at the line, they pay more than what they pay. So
how much will be they pay?
I'll be they pay 3,000.
From here so for go Waterloo?
Yes. But now, audience still pay the 3,000 because the apprentice say 3,000 no, so we want for go the load.
So waiting at the message where you go and send out there. So the people the one them wait and then charge for transportation business now this country.
We ain't not be able to make them no more because like we will not get transport. So the appeal to them be made helpful for make you get good transport. So we sign at the line, they go cancel. Matuka could don't come, load the other batch good, the other one come. But now look what people into line. We don't know that's over past 1 hour. You say they know check we. So now the problem is.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
Mohamed Kamara.
Yes, I put on your face mask. Okay, let we got the talk. I go on for make you tell we, also you stay.
Waterloo up camp. And let me say something like to them people there. Do ya with the big, which are waiting and don't start to make the no relent again. Because now at least they cost you 2,500, 3,000. So if you go for go paper and bag, it don't cost you 4,500. But time been don't pass. Like last week, where this line up in the. To go then this day for Comona, but when they tell you say 5,000 or 7,000 for go Waterloo. In fact, not to that be the problem. Then they left here and they call for you PWD all good. Or neither they say but they no load. Well, you will go Waterloo. How you go for worker? It's so difficult. At the same time we don't pass. Like I don't think there will be one day strike, will be in the Engancy, we call for Bremer Lane and they go inside once the motor right to Waterloo. Then from there, if you not go make any kuskat and we're not going to station, if you don't take the new get right, you the passenger. So that's been the give the afraid to people there because they know Boku, I don't too. They wouldn't anybody with car. We the passenger know Boku, but who they go to the highest we don't condone, no they pull it. So that make you afraid. But what you not start to go one made and continue with that. Although the line is slow right now, but at least we go. And sometimes maybe don't lose money now, so up to 300,000. True fet. We are going to open too much. You will call PWD in the second side. You will call up on the second side. You will call Texas when they take you. So now this challenge will be the fishing.
Okay. So the same line, is there Waterloo?
Yes, we'll be the sea and a morning, but sometimes people in the end up be say everybody in the cut out and they escape by that old good and go right up camp. When you go up camp, you will call Freetown Park and they take. You will call post office and they take. You will call how they call the checkpoint and they take you. Or neither call it stingy way. Then they take you. But the one the way in the past that 55 junction when they turn day, then now they're online. I believe then they will pay the same amount, the same 2,500 they pay right now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you too.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Bintu.
Also, you stay.
A big white stone.
Okay, then I go on for make you tell me, what do you think about this operation restore order and the eastern part concerning the transportation?
The transport in Mona. The transport in Mona. Although they can pass with the pay 5,000 for Canada. Like today, so one cancel na 5,000 again.
But when you don't make the line right now, how much did it cost you?
Na 2,500.
Before one and not be the make line, how much you be they pay for return at us?
Still na 2,500. Na be the give. Time the car they give 5,000, I want reach quick. Or wait to make I left me picking house. Now make her the urgent, I give the 5,000, I go.
So waiting at the message where you go send out there to the authorities the way then they before pan this transportation business.
I dey tell them thank you. May God make them continue back like how they continue so they snap na the line.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name John Yumbo.
Put on the face mask properly, sir. Also, you stay.
I don't know Waterloo.
So how you feel about this operation restore order we don't start at the eastern part concerning the transportation where una they make line right now for going inside the poda?
I appreciate them. I like them pass the other way even they be.
So trade way una not be the make line. How much it be the cost you for go Waterloo?
Sometimes it will cost me then 6,000 euros.
But now when you make line, how much it cost you?
Well, today night I come join the line first. So I don't know how much it will cost me now. But I know say na 2.5 then go take na me hand.
So when you don't join the line, so wait till you they observe they go on. Wait till you observe the operation. How you see they go on?
Well, it's slow no more, but I know say now when at the beginning. As time they go on, people don't go. Now the disobedience self where they pan the passenger there, where they don't load first. They no one count down. Now I know say now they bring the delay. But I know say after that, if they don't control the passenger there no more, then it go flow fine.
Okay, meaning then they take passenger them outside the line?
Yes.
Okay. So where they can I ask, where they can down at the park, the police and they put them down?
Yeah, we don't they see that. We don't they see that. Police and they put them down.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Mohamed Commander.
Okay. I want to make you tell us how you stay.
Well, I stay in Waterloo.
So for come on Waterloo for Kanatonga, how much it can cost you?
Well, most times I can pay 2,500, 2,000, 3,000 I'd say. Yeah.
So now where this operation restore order at the eastern part for transportation don't start, how you feel?
Well, I feel more better, of course. The security, the police, they try very hard for control the crowd now. Although it's not easy, most of them people are not used to this. For they not line, we're not used for feds now. They come straight for transportation. But I think say better this particular operation where they mount so, it go better for with the passengers them.
So first one and not be the make line. How much it be the cost you for come on and to go Waterloo in the evening hours?
Well, in the evening hours, past maybe I take go Wellington 1.5, go Jue 1.5, then I pay now 2,000 go. I will say then 6,000 to 7,000 I can spend for going inside. But these days I can say 2.5. From Musa they take me direct to Musa they go. I pay the 2.5.
Yeah. So when you come today, what do you observe? Say they go on at this park.
Well, I observe say the police them they try very hard for control. Even though the passengers them they don't load halfway. The passengers them they load halfway with the I go say the apprentices them now the more they work that. But the officers and they put them down with a reach here for let them make sure they then take now the line. And that is much better. Yeah, that is more better because we they see say them they take control small, even though it's not easy. But we they used to them. Yeah.
So in the morning hours now Waterloo, I can get the same line?
Yeah, we can get somebody, but now we no pass the officers and they not to when the officers and not the way officers and come they try for restore that. Now the side will they take transportation.
So waiting at the message where you go send to authorities the way then they in charge of transportation business.
Well, I just want to let them keep them up, let them put them eyes on them drivers there because them and they no need easy ruling at all. They're not two people they elect for observe the law. But it better now the police don't come inside for restore order. And as he say, if we continue no more, them go used to and then say go the land for take order small. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you too.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
Yeah.
Your name?
Name Jigwila Kago.
Okay, so as a driver, I want to make you tell me how you feel about this operation restore order where don't start at the eastern part.
Well, no problem. For the people straight one. So I don't get problem with that.
So this it gets anywhere how will they affect you?
Well, pass like this traffic will they block. Because we know they load quick for low go and we waste time say before this show will come on.
So what will be the reason why make trade people be they fight for go inside the transport then some man can say they can they pay then 7,000, 6,000 for go Waterloo?
And at the road, the traffic can block. Traffic can block, and I make. Right now, I go like they're up going, they meet traffic, let me big truck there. I know the problem.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Adama.
Also, you stay?
Me na Julia stay.
Okay. So, but we see you then at grafting line. What happened?
Mama, from today na the 1 hour 30 minutes why I don't tin up. So today I know you go get motoka. From this morning work I don't buy na the go at in up. So today I no get motoka. Me picking and then I host food no there. I no left food for that. No na almost o'clock I go reach where they go cook for there they eat. It's not easy. It's really not easy.
So what do you think about this operation?
They need for no more. Then driver there, they need for talk to there. They need for sit to restrain. We need for help ourselves. We really need for help ourselves.
So but when you then I ask so, what do you they observe say they go on?
Now the first numbers, yes, the policeman I see that they try at least for me would they na line talk to them, but some driver then still later one. They know what some man go come me say motorcar get problem, they no load people no more. You see. It really not.
You see motorcar they come in fast.
Yes, motorcar they come. Motorcar then are just wickedness no more. Now wickedness now so me just see because motorcar then they anyway small. Though they're not sufficient for we the people where they use them, but at least if they able help for money situation, it go be nice.
So what's now the message where you go and send to the one the way they then charge for transportation business now this country?
We they beg, we are made they add motorcar then. They need for arrange this thing properly, the sufferness done among people and we are because this is not good for we, especially this corona. Look how we pack. I don't all marks say angry when cinnamon and a cham na cake be the cham pull me mark safe. So they need for add motorcar there for we and make them know how they arrange business will go be easy for everybody so that we no go counting up again, spend almost hours per line for motorcar business.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome, my dear.
I'm Mohamed Sanko.
What's how you they go?
I go grafting.
Okay, so I'm going to make you tell me, what do you think about this operation restore order for transportation business in the eastern part?
Well, it's very nice, especially this eastern. The drivers and the apprentices are very stubborn. And they tell people and say, well, they go this way, you know, they go that. Even though when the motorcar, a destination, they wait for sure say they go grafting or they go Waterloo. Like you say, they go halfway, Wellington, Calvato, like that. So this operation is really good.
So how much be they cost you to the way una no be the make line? How much be they cost you?
Normally, me like I can pay them 5,000 leons for make I go just get to my destination. Say, but now, tell God thank you. Yeah.
So waiting at the message where you go send out there to the one them where they in charge of transportation business in this country?
Well, my message now is, like we don't start this, let it not relent. Because as soon as they left, then even the people left, then they continue for suffer because they go change their attitude again, go back to the old system. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Abdullah Imran.
What's how you stay?
Waterloo.
We see you team up in a line right now and we know say this operation restore order at the eastern parts don't start. I go want to make you tell me, what do you think about that? Put on the face masks.
Well, we're glad for the operation. Then we go let them put things in place more concerning we the passenger then. Because the constraint it will work we. You see? Now that's no more.
But how you see the line? You see say like the operation they go on fine, how you see the line?
Yes, for today only I appreciate because I see the big one they say they do their work.
Before how much you be they pay for go Waterloo before? Why would not be they make line? How much you be they cost you from Toya for go Waterloo?
At times 7, 8 na so I keep it.
But right now when you they make line, how much they cost you?
3,000.
How much?
3,000 to 5 at times.
So what's in the message where you go on for send out there?
Well, that's normal. The airport and they do so, like some of you appreciate. We tell you not thank you. You see, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Kadatu Kamara.
What's how you stay?
Waterloo.
I go want to make you tell me, what do you think about this operation where they go on right now?
Anyway, we're glad you carry out the line the two line. Because, like we saw, for common Waterloo, Canton, where the two line are 5,500. You don't get for spend too much. You they pay 2,500. But even say for come out here for go Waterloo, I dey take three-way transport. At times I dey spend 10,000. What you call Waterloo, they know they take you. Instead they prefer for take the halfway. So at times me I dey spend 10,000 for go Waterloo. So with the train bar, I dey work for me, I take clients out. I join the bus. I go kind of Wellington. I join the taxi. I can't on Jue. From Jue, I take now go Waterloo. So with the train wonderful anyway. So we're glad where the line they go so now. We're glad for the improvements there. But anyway, the line although it's slow, but we're glad for that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Anyway, we're glad. God bless you.
Thank you. So Usa you come, you not from Usa?
I mean, I'm Kagwa, they represent Drivers Union.
So what's now your role in the park?
Well, we all role in the park now. For us to say we help in this operation. For say the operation go through and let us try to follow the passenger. Because also say don't see the constraints where the passenger they get. So now make we all say they come together, make that sacrifice. For us to say we load them, at least let we go back to and come out easy one.
So how you see the cooperation of the drivers there?
Well, driver, as for now, we they see and it's guy. They say they kind of cooperate and they load the people there, go to their destination. Though it's difficult because it's not easy because some they can now, they already load. So pass they come back, we offload them and load them back with the passenger already in a line. Because they concentrate on more of the passenger already in a line. So that's what they try for do now.
So who's guarantee you go give out to people them whether at the eastern part say this operation here so now go continue for do am like how they do and so.
Well, the guarantee will give as long as you get the full and the other people like they will sweep, we go do this operation. But if no one now we want big because we not so law enforcement agency there. Because not so law enforcement agency, so no go do our one. If we get the police, we get the ministry, we get all the one the way the stakeholders way involved, at least we go do one. So now that's who they look up to and who say go to level best for you to complete the operation.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and who that you be?
Mina Alpha Amaduba, the National President for Motor Drivers and General Transport Workers Union.
Okay, I go want to make you tell we concerning this operation restore order way the police don't start now the eastern part of Freetown to concerning the transportation business. I go want to make you tell we whose role way this drivers union they play towards the operation there.
Drivers Union play serious role into the operation. And when the AIG East, AIG Samadia Dom write the operations, he put the external force apart from the police, now the military, the traffic wardens, the ONS and drivers union. So we there with the police them, tranga one for make sure say this halfway stop, the overloading stop. Motorcar make sure say they get a proper wiper. Motorcar will make sure say they get a proper headlight. We don't do all that and they up to now with the for make sure say then they all correct per motorcar because of this rainy season. The rainy season, if then they all not correct, it not go fine. So we dey on now with the help the police for more make sure say the halfway stop. Motorcar then get proper wiper. The motorcar then get a proper tire. We get a proper driver, we get a license and the vehicle license. Now that we dey look for.
Okay, as you be the talk, but the role where the union they play towards this operation, and also we don't see where the passengers them now the eastern parts don't they cry so much concerning the halfway way drivers and can take from especially for come Waterloo for go Bombay. Then the drivers themselves may also get some kind issue where then they talk about the police them, they say because of the wording the police then they disturb them. So waiting those mechanism on I don't put in place for say the drivers then you self concern where they don't they raise on are able for work towards that.
You know, really we don't find out see the motorcar then shorting. You know, see any side the demand on high and the commodity no boku na problem. And so people them boku na money motorcar them for carry them people yagu inside the wangu in a boku. Now that make when they ask the government, them motorcar them government bosses where they don't put boku they go upline. Maybe they can help now the city for care people then go. If they not do that, people will suffer. Now let we look at what's in the happen. We not get enough put there again because boku put they don't park because of the too much harassment from the traffic wardens. The police them, we don't agree with them. We don't talk with them. We don't negotiate. The Inspector General of Police, may God bless him, is saying demand fit say for me he reduce the traffic police them by 300. He don't reduce 300 traffic police them, police from the traffic police, then send them other duties, like then general duties them, you know. But the traffic warden them now then really no say we get social distancing, this not a normal time. They don't know that. Then just the clamp, then just the tow, then they take them out to kaya, then they don't make so much problem that the people, them Boku people that don't pack them out to them because of their traffic warden their behaviors. So we still ask the government, do ya? May then talk to the traffic wardens. This not a normal time. The transport vehicles, the commercial vehicles, they because of the social distancing, they know they take the normal capacity up to now. Now with the Kanye say school they open in September. We don't know if we say them go allow we take normal capacity in the back. We they ask do ya make governments look into we own side. Let we self begin take normal capacities what you license and insure for. That now we they plead for to government. The traffic warden them, do ya make them talk to them. First time you go see them give you ticket 30,000, 80,000 highest. But now 400,000 tickets. If they clamp you motorcar into them, now extra 500,000. If they go take motorcar now, we know get 100,000 a day. They go give 400,000 tickets. Then told you motorcar they can't go. For go get that motorcar, they tell you 1 million. So that man the pull that motorcar. They go prefer me the motorcar left. Now that they happy now. Men then go na then yard then usai traffic warden they go park motorcar. Then go see thousands of vehicles parked there. All na motorcar then way they don't hold, they don't go park them there. We they ask the government there. Let them help. May SLRS reduce this fines and towings of vehicles. We know they get new vehicles in this country. Vehicles the way they can in this country today, na second-hand vehicles. Boku. Then, if you can now, you say, you dey check for triangular, you dey check for spare tire, you dey check for wheel puller, you dey check for jack, you dey check for paint, you dey check for crack with screen, you dey check for crack park light, you dey check for crack mirror, you dey check for crack headlight. That thing is too much. We dey ask government here. May them talk to the traffic warden them, to the traffic cops. May them reduce the fines and the towing of our vehicles. So with the police here, we don't agree. They don't reduce 300 of the police officers them from the traffic section. They don't go to general duties. Let the traffic warden and themselves make them reduce the way they clamp and the way they tow motorcar and the way they give fines to motorcar.
But you not think say according to road safety, all them things then the way then the traffic warden then they ask for then supposed for ask for them because of road safety. Like especially the triangle, if a motorcar broke down, you get for put and down for it shows signal to the next motorcar where they come lay no say yes motorcar team happy and that.
The thing yes, we know say essential. But let them make outside day for labor in this town. Come up from Eastern Police, take car up gone. Now one side there you go park and drop and pick motorcar. Or you play a puncture. Now one side you get there for park by Staco. The rest, you know, did it. No lay-by. No sign on there for pick and drop passengers. Now, if you motorcar break down a road, what the best they can do now for can't tow them? Yes, they can't tow them. Then they give you ticket first before then they tow them. And when they tow you, now big fine. If you don't get the money, motorcar they park there. As I be thousands of drivers, they wear the motorcar in their yard, then they will sell them, go park the motorcar there. At the end of the day, now then they left, they sell them spare parts them, then sell the motorcar, or then do other thing with them. We they ask government do ya, not they seek with interest.
And also where you be the talk, you make mention of the vehicle where una don't request to proper government, especially like the bus them, for let them go put more bus for the people in the city than the bus there where they go to the provinces. So what will be the response of the Minister of Transport and Aviation?
Well, we will not tell the minister. we want una self, una help we for talk to the government and the Minister of Transport more. For me, we add them, but we don't understand, say, they can't get 400 buses. The government, they can bring 400 buses. With them 400 buses, and I swear to God, my sister, halfway nobody. Because for me, you get complete passenger force where they take from Bombay to Waterloo, you know, get that. If they can put 20, 30 vehicles from Tonya to Waterloo, but in Poda will go do halfway and therefore. You go the place to God for me to get a exact capacity for go Waterloo. You understand? We like that. For the people, they made them not suffer. The sufferings of the people. Now we say we not want. You understand, eh? But do ya? We want government for help with yourself. Like wait this not to a normal time, let us see to apply it and reduce the way the traffic wardens then they behave.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and who that you be?
Me na Superintendent Brian Kamara, the head of media and public relations in the Salon Police.
Okay. When we talk about this operation where una they do na the eastern part of Freetown, this operation restore order na the eastern part of Freetown, I go want to know how effective this operation here so be.
Well, from the report, it proved to be very effective, even though there are some challenges because you know the typical possible the one commercial vehicle. They always one thing where I don't make profit, we make maximum profit, but money at the expense of people. So even when you plan for them, say all can set now, they try to devise another method where for try for BT system. Most of them know say the police not going to put it along the route from like for, say from Waterloo, police to line take kind of eastern police. They know say that not happen. So some go even decide now not for go during the time where police presence will be thin because police more they be available during the time they will rush hour. During the rush hour, police will be available. But what the thing nonetheless, police will go back for go do the normal work. You know, go just continue for dinner. Then tell me they would understand say so many things that happen. But the more they will continue for doing and the more we will continue for strategize. For let me see how we will get them under control. But it's a pretty difficult situation because of strength and because of the operational requirement. You got but things them for do. To just that one aspect of policing they will do. We got plenty other things there, plenty other operations for undertake. And they know that one day. And because they know say it's not possible for like 24 hours, we give up the time for do that particular work day. So then say they find ways and means for beat the system.
So but what about the other authorities them where they in charge for transportation business in the country? How una don't they join and for say this operation here? So even sometimes where the police presses knocking they na the different parks them, but then your presses go they for let them help the police for do their work.
That is the expectation. That will not be even need for come inside if they are very effective. Understand? We got the passengers' welfare. We don't get the issue. Passenger welfare will tell you say they have no means of raising funds, and that is true. And obviously you now passenger go just waking up money, it's like go give passenger welfare association money for putting them kids. Nobody no go do. So they not get means for even raise funds. So which means what they are doing to me appears to be very voluntary, just voluntary. Understand? But then we have the motor drivers and transport workers union. Without then they subscribe money to them. So those ones are the ones we expect for letting them come fully on board. But don't forget that even the law they enforce now against the members them. Understand? And so for those ones who are patriotic, they will be part of now for support now. And for those ones who they look the other way, they will prefer for even sabotage the process. But we know they say, by and large, we know they say they are not good guys. They are doing their own bit, but we expect more from them as well because now the young people, they forget the authority for control them. You know, for make sure say you know they live by the right way. I mean, and take the line of action way without the cost to the police. You know, assuming you say we arrest everybody, put on ourselves. Who shall they get that celly for accommodate people? We not get that kind of celly for accommodate everybody. So this is why we they say those ones you mentioned. They have to be part of the process. They have to come in and support the police.
Okay, information meet Sierra Network say about 300 traffic in day where the police pull from the traffic and then put into general duty. How true that they be and also why?
Yes, that is true. We are downsizing. We downsize the police. I mean, traffic. What is no more day for work? Traffic day for work. General duty day, CID day, FSU day, and so we dey downsize. And the IGP will take office. He make am clear say for downsize the traffic division. I mean, we cannot have 800 plus personnel. Now that's to one side traffic. We other operational requirements and the operational duties that they for do. And so the police are not police on the work. They say left traffic and still don't do it for some time. Can't work in a general duty now or can't work on the other side now within the police. So at the end of the day, you get all around experience. You do not get the traffic experience. We work on the other side and get that experience upon police work. So that one day you left the work, or one day if you get for B LUC or whatever you get for B, you will not get the experience for administer personnel, for administer policing. So whether the kind of traffic matter or we in a LUC, you will not have for solver. The kind of CID issue in a LUC, you will for solver. FSU matter, you also don't work on the inside day. But for some one side you will continue for work. I mean, all them pull it on man will begin to say why them pull away. No. The IG say we need for reduce, and indeed it is right. Because we cannot have a strength of between 12, 13 and 14,000. We move towards there. Then you go get 800 of now and they say then on one side we're not traffic. I respect the job when you do, we all respect the job when you do. But we say we need for we cut the size so that at the end of the day we ensure efficiency and effectiveness. There is what we call, when you read economics, then get one topic called diminishing return. We too many people in one side, then Bokure. What's that happen? Better work not happen. Because this is looking company, that is looking company. So that cluster in they take place. So that cluster in you don't want. So if now you want to get there and now 2 day, alternatively, you go put up your level best because you not get time for gossip. You always go there, they control the traffic. But on our 5 and our 6, you not get specific work for do. Now we'll get a one side and they talk things that we not get for do, not with the policing. So those kinds of things now we see a no need for continuing, no need for happen. So the IG say we take over, say a need for reduce the traffic division by half. So it's just a matter of we don't start. And more things can happen.
I want to make you tell me about the press release where the Sierra Leone police pull.
But the press release get for do with the fact say some man they put on military uniform, some man they put on police uniform. Where they not to military man, they're not to policeman them. And then one they get the potential for confuse the security sector because if not soldier man, you know how they deal with her. If not policeman, you know how they deal with her. But they say some man, I don't know, whether not bluff a leg or maybe you want to confuse the situation. Everything but it will be military. But you not get the background, you not get the training. Some other person, now police business. We don't even get situations where they see policeman they go wear police uniform, they personate the police. And they go arrest people with Okada and do some other things we're not supposed to happen. And this kind of situation we get for secure we country, we don't just allow people not wear military uniform, we not a regular military man or not a regular policeman. So that make we say by law, the law say you not for put on military uniform or police uniform because now we do that they against the Personation Act. And so therefore now make we say people for stop. They do the seller, they do the importer, they do the distributor, they for stop. And if you not stop, well we don't do the mild one. We will do now waiting the law say. The law, if the law say for arrest you, we will arrest you. If the law say for detain you, we will detain you. If the law say for prosecute you, we will prosecute you. But because of we now one kind of institution we left for talk to the people at first, I don't make in the first instance we don't come out and tell people and say we cannot tolerate this one. Even if we don't happen, because someone they begin to tell you say, hey, I'm done the wear am. We don't the wear am. Well, we don't tell you for stop now. If you know to shoot, I'm not wear am. If you know to policeman, no wear police uniform. You not got no business from police work. You not got no business from soldier work. They can come back there, get them OS the way. Remember them OS them camouflage. Some people the way they put around. So where you say go facing OS is somebody, and they will do things that were not right. Then waiting they say now, they say, hey, policeman don't do this. Hey, shooterman don't do this.
So now when una don police press release, when we get for see una start for take the action?
The action go be today. It go be tomorrow. It go even don't be before. We dey talk to me so. But we don't do the right thing for do by informing members of the public by way of public notice. And if you say the next step, like I say, now for take action. For take action. So if you take action against anybody know now say policeman don't talk am or policeman don't talk am, that make we in the media and public relations unit, we don't be and come out to the members of the public for them know say it is wrong, we cannot accept it, and we cannot condone it.
So to all waiting you don't say so waiting at the message we go add.
Salooners have to be law abiding. Let we learn for respect law. Let we learn for respect with security apparatus that we get in this country. Respect the police, respect the military, respect the correctional service, respect the fire force, respect ONS. For at any time we come out with a statement, we know they do them just because we want for them. If we come out with a public notice or press releases, there are things we might know where you don't know. Understand? So we do them because we primary responsibility and for the safety and security of the people. So no one let somebody they do things where they exploit the nation. There's plenty talk where they go around safe. All those kind of things, you know the help situation. We want Salone to be a peaceful place where you go about your normal business, me go about normal business. You know, those kinds of stuff. So we want to talk to members of the public. Please, let me talk to you directly, members of the public. Let me be law abiding, and let me ensure say we do the things that we right for the nation. The things that we will make tomorrow by we point out, say, it's not me picking this, now this me picking the panel, me picking a doctor or me picking a lawyer. But if so many disruptions they come in between, we will make that not happen. At the end of the day, you picking up for land, you book for land. We then go for can be somebody will go for can take care of you by. So let me go picking the right training so you're not going to become gangsters. You're not going to be people who depend on cult business or cultism. You know, depend on violence from one violence to another violence. So let me do level best to make sure say we get a better nation, a peaceful Sierra Leone, so that everything will thrive. Business will thrive, schools then go open and schools then go continue. Business people will continue their business. How do they work? Then go continue their work, and so many other good things will happen. But if we depend, why not help this country? So I want to say many thanks to now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.